Okay, hi guys. I'm going to give some tips on how to complete the homework for tonight. You are expected to find 2 quotes to analyze that respond to this guiding question. And let's just go through very quickly and break down the question itself and then how you could go about doing your analysis. You can use any of the 3 sources from this week to do that. Our 3 sources are the diary entry. The second one is the Russell and Truman letters. And the third is the Cavert Truman letters. Yes, any of those are okay for this assignment tonight. So when we are looking at the question, first of all, it's good to go through and highlight, at least in your mind, what are the potential external pressures placed on the president in situations such as the dropping of the atomic bomb? What factors do we have evidence that he considered means thought of, when he made the decision to drop the bomb in the way that he did? We spoke today about how in America, there was a unanimous agreement that demonstrating the bomb was not going to make the impact of, it would not have the effect of ending the war, causing the Japanese Imperial Army to stop. So what are the factors? So when we think about factors in history or external pressures, these are the same things. So these things could be like, for example, they could be people. They could be governments, like different countries, right? Or they could be, maybe he's thinking about different outcomes. So the pressure of wanting a specific outcome. So these are examples of factors. You can come up with your own as well, just to get started. So if I'm going to go look for a quote today for our example, I'm going to be looking at the Russell letters. So I'm going to go to my source, which is in your notebook, but here I have it printed. This is from Winder, Georgia, written August 7th. So basically the day of the bomb dropping. Personal delivery, the White House. Permit me to respectfully suggest that we cease. And when you're annotating, I want you to highlight and replace your words. These are all words that are considered high school level. So cease means stop. We stop our efforts to gently encourage Japan into surrendering in accordance with the Potsdam Declaration. We know that that at this point, Japan had rejected surrender, which was in this Potsdam Declaration. They rejected the terms wholly. Let us carry the war to them until they beg us to accept the unconditional surrender. The foul attack on Pearl Harbor brought us into war, and I am unable to see any valid means like true and relevant. So true, but also connected to the issue. Reason, relevant, valid reason why we should be so much more considerate and lenient in dealing with Japan than with Germany. Okay, so I'm going to stop there. We're only going to analyze this first page. Why we should be more considerate meaning thoughtful or careful. Lenient means like permissive. That means we allow them. Lenient means if you have a lenient teacher, that means that they allow you to get away with a lot of stuff. Loose with rules would be another way. Lenient, loose rules. The opposite of lenient, the antonym, which means opposite word for lenient, would be strict. So lenient dealing then with Germany. So we're comparing it to Germany. I earnestly insist Japan should be dealt with as harshly as Germany. Japan should be dealt with as harshly as Germany. Okay. So first of all, you're going to pick your quote. And we're going to think about what we want to discuss tomorrow, or a quote that you feel like you think there's a lot to unpack there. The foul attack on Pearl Harbor. I am unable to see any valid reason why we should be so much more considerate and lenient in dealing with Japan than with Germany. So this guy, his name is, as we talked about, Richard B. Russell. He is a U.S. Senator, which means that he is part of the Congress, which is made up of the Senate, which he is a part of, plus the House of Representatives. The House of Representatives is many, many people, and they are the people who draft the laws. That means they write them. And they kind of like go around and talk to each other and make backdoor deals and try to get votes. And if they approve a law, then if they approve a law, it doesn't become a law. Well, they don't, it's not a law yet. Draft the laws. We call these bills. These drafts are called bills. They approve the bills, 1, 2, and then step 3 is it goes to the Senate. And the Senate votes the bill into law. So this is a man who is used to writing laws, used to making bills, which is a type of draft, into laws, which means that he's a powerful person, but his job is not to declare war, because the president's job is to declare war and foreign relations, right? So he doesn't have the power in this one. So he is a powerful man, but he is trying to persuade Truman to do something, and the thing he is asking him to do. So I'm going to cut this, because I'm not going to type this out. I'm going to take this part. Okay, I'm going to put it here, and I'm going to make it very, very teeny tiny because I honestly don't have time to type this out. Okay, so we're going to analyze the purpose now. I am going to write this in. Let's see. Except I'm going to put it down here. So if I say that this is my box, this is my quote, I'm going to add it to this box. There it is. The quote is by Richard Russell, right? So then this is a U.S. Senator. He is trying to persuade. And what is his language? I earnestly insist. Earnestly means like true, wholeheartedly. I really insist means I really, my opinion. If you say like, I insist you take a bath, that means you must take a bath. Like there's something going on, you got to take a bath. I really think Japan should be dealt with as harshly as Germany. So his reasoning here is 2 points to persuade. The argument he's trying to say. So the pressure is Truman should attack Japan as harshly as Germany. And his reasoning is because they attacked Pearl Harbor. And this is kind of the trick. Germany did not directly hurt any Americans on US soil. And Pearl Harbor was not yet part of America, right? Because Hawaii wasn't a state yet. But he's saying that he's juxtaposing. That means comparing, right? He's juxtaposing, there we go, Germany against Japan. And his comparison is saying Japan is just as bad as Germany, if not worse. So we should attack Japan as harshly as Germany. So he is providing a logos reason, like a logical reason. Whether that's true or not is up for us to talk about. So what's the pressure? The pressure Truman is reacting to. This Richard Russell, he is a powerful U.S. Senator. This is relevant. This is our O of the OPVL. So this is in the letter. It's a hint. There is pressure from the U.S. senators, at least one. They are a member of the U.S. government, right? And he is reacting to their pressure that they should be as harsh as possible to Japan. And I'm guessing what the purpose of that is. I'm unable to see any valid reason why we should be so much considerate. Let us carry the war to them until they beg us to accept the unconditional surrender. So the purpose would be, the pressure is to be as harsh as possible to Japan in order to end the war. Who is it coming from? Is a U.S. senator. Where is it coming from? The U.S. government. Okay, so then that would be an example of analysis that reacts to this question specifically. And I hope that does help you with your homework. You can look at any of those things, and he talks about pressure. Truman alludes to pressure, makes an allusion to the pressure in his own diary as well, right? The pressure that he feels. So that I think this is a good discussion topic. We may start with this tomorrow during our Socratic seminar. When you are making your notes, remember you don't have to write out a full paragraph. You can write bullet points. That's okay. These are notes in order to inform our discussion together. What are the pressures that he was feeling? He certainly was feeling pressure from his own government to be harsher. They didn't feel like by August 7th, there were people in the US government who didn't feel like Truman was being hard enough on the Japanese. Okay. I'm gonna airdrop this to myself and post on the Padlet, and I hope this does help with your homework. Okay, if you guys have questions, I'll be available until 9 o'clock. Okay, good luck.